also not too bad, although it might be a bit vulnerable to the heavy spin. I guess we'll find out. Orange Esports, though, they're going to pick up the Julian. It's been quite a while since we've seen this hero. And the Fredrin, so no Lapu Lapu.
Okay. I like the Julian a lot here. I really, really like the Julian because it can actually follow up on a lot of the push, and more so, it's a very flexible pick. No matter what Team Hawk decides to throw out, even if it's going to be a Farsa, if it's a Kangura, I think that would be the most ideal at this point of time. At least she can purify out of awkward situations, and a Yin Yang overturn can really flip the fight, especially since the temp HP coming out from the Call Altar isn't as big as it used to be.
Well, this is going to be a tough one coming from Team Hawk. They need a way to deal with the back lines, but Orange Esports, they have a very, very annoying composition. And regardless of what happened, I wouldn't be surprised to rely on Kaneda just because of the fact they have double Petrifies from Team Hawk. Orange Esports might be forced to go for Purifies throughout the entire fight, but let's see what it is. It is going to be Selena. It's been a while. Once upon a time, one of the most banned and picked hero throughout every single season. This time, only with 10 picks and 9 bans so far throughout the entire Season 10 of MPLMY. This time, Hawk bringing to the table, lacking in terms of magic damage, but a lot of weight is going to be on Man's shoulder now.
I don't know. I'm not so sure about the Selena pick. There are good times to use it, but when you don't have this mid lane control, Orange Esports is basically going to dive their opponents 24/7, whether it's post-4 or pre-4.
Yeah, it's quite risky to go for the Selena here. Not a lot of AoE when that's what you hope for the mid laner to do. But I think Team Hawk recognizes Orange Esports. There are going to be certain players that want to split off and gank on their own. Nudge, nudge, Stormy. And that's exactly what they're looking to aim for. Let's find out how this will go, because right now Orange Esports looking for a foothold for themselves, entering into the second game of the lower bracket finals.
Ooh-wee, this is gonna be the match to watch. Is Orange Esports gonna be able to adapt against Selena, or will Selena get free arrows across the map because of how clumped up Orange Esports is gonna be in? And I want to see how things are going to be going down. And you talked about mid lane pressure coming in from the Team Hawk. Is this going to be a favorable one for Team Hawk, or is Stormy going to be bringing his Julian in? Because if you think about it, Stormy being one of the star Julian players pre-patch, Gideon.
Yes, I think Orange Esports definitely have control over the mid lane, so they're doubling down on saying, hey, you have control over the mid lane, but we're going to enable our jungler as quickly as possible. Panda, knowing this level 1 matchup against Maul, where he is stronger because he has that Inspire, can trade well.
Orange Esports, I think their goal this game is just going to take it slow and farm up, because they know that Valence is going to be win. Their win condition, Subway should secure basically every objective against the Paquito, while Team Hawk wants to take it fast. They want to snowball carry, and that's why you can see a lot of pressure from Min across the map.
Yeah, they're mirroring movements top and bottom side of the map every single time. Wherever you see Min, expect to see aim very close by.
He's going for it! He actually does get the first blood, man, proving to us that Selena still going to be a solid pickoff hero.
Well, it's pretty much one-shot potential. We'll talk about early pressure. Yes, you are going to be conceding a little bit more in terms of control, but I guess it doesn't matter if you just take out the hero itself. And in this case, that's going to be the situation for Mon. But how long and space can he make? Because a setup comes in from Gary, completely pulling Valence out of the lane. This is going to be just targeting Valence all the way through for Team Hawk.
Man, that's gotta be... It feels really bad when your mistake was, I got hit by an arrow and now I basically can't lane anymore because I had to take a trade against Gary, who basically puts me down to 1 HP. So he's forced to recall. He's not going to be participating in this upcoming turtle fight, and now Team Hawk really need to start taking the initiative by pressing their advantage into the jungle rather than the turtle.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Black Dragon form by Lola just to jump onto the orange buff, but now he is inside 4 members of Orange Esports. They're going to pull him back, but he gets the shower residue, so he's still alive for now. Not for long though. AIM finalizes that kill, but the time he bought was enough for Gary to secure the turtle.
Huh, that's a little bit weird considering how early the Black Dragon was popped up from Lola, considering that they had no vision against Orange Esports. Like, I guess the idea is there, but a pick coming in from Mon.
Oh, you hate to see it. These abyssal arrows are so accurate coming in from Mon. If they keep this up, they will be able to actually develop a snowball into the enemy side of the map. And I think Orange Esports right now, if somebody wants to do... Oh, there we go. Another arrow.
You got another one. Min gonna get the stun. Mon doesn't quite have the combo damage yet, so Min is just gonna finalize it by pulling back the Fatal Links, forcing out the Cult Altar. So now Min is the one in danger. Subway, Stormy gonna chase him down. As Stormy picks up the kill, AIM will survive.
Well, I'm a little bit surprised by this play coming from Team Hawk because this is the second time from game number 1 as well that they're calling in Panda rather early for mid-rotation. It seems like they're trying to set up for kills. Stormy in a very cheeky position, but it seems like Team Hawk, they're getting a little bit more desperate now. But oh no, another arrow, really? What?
Yep, he's landing these arrows and Panda's dead on top side.
Yep, they find the Moskov. Looks like Orange Esports starting to bite back a little bit, recognizing that Team Hawk, their presence over the map isn't going to be too strong when they have Min and Mon making plays in the mid lane, allowing for Subway to actually contribute with that heavy spin.
Look at the amount of sub-emblems that they have. It's all dedicated towards movement speed. They need to be able to move around this map as fast as possible because Team Hawk are taking the initiative. And specifically, Gary here is supposed to be able to get that final punch onto Orange Esports to make these plays.
Now, I'm a little bit surprised about how Valence dropped on his average build as well. He's going for 2 points into his hybrid regeneration to lane a little bit better. However, middle lane, AIM.
Okay, he was alive for a while there, but Gary finally will follow up. And that's going to be important. Gary has not been participating in fights the entire time, but he's still matching up in level, so he has been farming quite heavily. And now Team Hawk want to control the river side of the Turtle Pit.
Well, Orange Esports, as of yet, they're trying to set up for the turtle fight, considering they lost the top lane. But now, man, he's going to get caught out potentially. Nope, he's going to be fine. But now, Team Hawk, they're getting a little bit more, but it seems like Orange Esports, they're getting angsty to just secure objectives rather than for the cross-map plays instead, whereas Team Hawk, they're just playing for time.
But that's exactly what Orange Esports wants to do in the first place. They want to get all these objectives, and Subway will secure it. Heavy Spin basically confirms that for them. Black Dragon form from Lola a little bit too late, and so they're not going to be able to find anything in return.
Yeah, pulling back here is going to be a good idea for Team Hawk. Again, no real need to actually contest for these objectives. The fact is that Team Hawk actually opting to go for this lane swap just to try and find some kind of trade to speed up the scaling of Team Hawk. And they don't mind if Orange Esports is going to catch up to them because at the end of the day, Team Hawk's main compatibility is going to come down to Panda dealing the damage.
Gary looking for the pickoff on Balance, but he doesn't know that Stormy was waiting in the bush, and that's exactly what Orange Esports was looking for. A free pickoff onto the Team Hawk jungler.
Oh, it feels like Team Hawk is on a ticking time bomb right now, considering that their only magic damage is going to be coming from Selena, and if Mon doesn't get a one-shot combo, everyone from side of Orange Esports can just practically just build into his defense instead of magic defense to counter against Panda. So I'm a little bit worried for Team Hawk's composition, but as of yet, Team Hawk, they're just making sure to play the safety net, and that's going to be protecting Panda and making sure he has some sort of farm. Meanwhile, Orange Esports, they're playing cross-map plays again, and Lola setting up an ambush, but I don't think the rest of Team Hawk is going to be coming in.
They will still go for the tower though. Lola, he's by himself up here. Man gonna be joining him, scouting out AIM as well. So Orange Esports are not successful in taking this. They wanted to grab that to set up for the turtle, but it was unsuccessful.
I think for the most part of this game, it's going to be rather slow. Team Hawk don't want to take any initiative unless they find the picks of their own, and it's going to come down to the Abyssal Arrow. I think Gary now is a little afraid to start making his own individual plays now that Orange Esports are kind of baiting him out, are trying to adapt around the overall aggression that he wants to provide.
Oof. This is a very difficult moment, but this next turtle is going to be the point of contention from both sides. But I feel like they need to find some sort of trades across the map, especially for Team Hawk if they want to try to go for the catch potential. We haven't seen the Fatal Link yet. However, with the Blazing Duet being baited out, Team Hawk might be able to find an opportunity right here, right now.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Subway, though, he's going to be the first one onto the turtle. The tower already falling down in the top lane, but Black Dragon form coming in. Min looking for the Fatal Link's opportunity, but Subway gets the pin. He gets the turtle. Two-man Fatal Link's gonna be denied by the Cult Altar, keeping Orange Esports alive as now Neo jumps in, gets the taunt onto multiple members of Team Hawk. But Orange Esports will not push the issue. They got what they were looking for.
with the next turtle in their hands. That call altar saving them. Now Mon in some trouble. Oh, he did.
Ooh, he gets pulled right back. Neo getting an excellent taunt right in time for AIM to get the pull with the Shadow Stampede. And with the Selena down for the next few seconds, Orange Esports gonna be feeling a lot safer.
That's a feels bad moment from Mon. When you needed him to hit the arrow when all 5 members from Orange Esports is grouped up, he just couldn't hit it. But when he didn't need to hit the arrow and try to make an attempt, everyone from Team Hawk was pretty much offline to actually engage that fight.
Hey man, it feels like all pro players are in this same boat here. Oh, Lola.
Oh, Lola gonna get pushed back by the heavy spin. He actually gets a 2-man petrify, so he's still alive here. I don't know why he's stuck on top of Subway, so he will die, but the 3-man fatal links. But guess what, Team Hawk? No AoE, and Mon is the one that ends up dying instead. Orange Esports gets the free tier 1 mid.
I think at this stage of the game, it's Orange Esports'. They've got full control. Panda is scaling up as fast as possible, and now with the Berserker's Fury, he has more than enough damage, but he still needs a Winds of Nature to protect himself against Valens. I think Stormy right now is playing really, really well. The enhanced chains timings are very nice to cancel some key abilities coming in from Mon or even Gary.
Yep, seeing how things is going and progressing coming from both sides. I like how Orange Esports is finally found a way for Valens to deliver the results required of it. We do see a purchase of Winds of Nature for Panda to deal with the burst coming from Blazing Duet, but I feel like it's not enough. They need to have a little bit more damage, and Orange Esports, they realize that who do they focus? If they can get a one-shot onto his cloud, it's great. But if you think about it, if they don't kill Neo fast enough, the Appraisal Wrath can be very disruptive against Team Hawk's composition.
I think half the time that's not really going to matter here, because when you are trying to go for the Appraiser's Wrath, you're going to get knocked back, you're going to get stunned. There's so many ways for Team Hawk to actually disrupt it. Right now, Neo, all he needs to do is to hit confirm. He needs to find one target that he can taunt and communicate it to the rest of the team.
Well, I'm a bit surprised by the damage output as well coming from Mon, if you think about it.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage on the Selena. Obviously, being able to pick off people is excellent, but right now, Team Hawk really are lacking in terms of AoE potential. I think it's quite smart that they're going for the split push and sacrificing objectives for it because they know they will be able to defend. And now Panda, Panda will be fine. Actually, no, Neo, he's going for it. He knows his team is nearby. He gets the taunt. Min goes for Fatal Links to save him, but guess what? Here comes Stormy. Here comes literally everyone else. And Stormy secures the double kill onto Min as well. The rest of Team Hawk forced to retreat.
Really good call coming in from Orange Esports. They understood their position. If they can get one more here, that would be ideal.
Ola is dropping quite low, but he should be able to retreat safely. Valens being very aggressive right now. He knows he can play very safe. And Gary, he's kind of relegated to split pushing the other side of the map. He cannot give Orange full control.
This is going to be a tough spot Team Hawk is going to be in as of yet. They started off the engagement with Panda, which obviously is not the most ideal situation for Team Hawk is. But considering how desperate he needs to get some sort of farms, Orange Esports is able to just find easy pickings throughout the entire map. Mon has to set up these arrows for the team, but if he doesn't get the perfect catch, it's going to be very, very difficult. Props towards Valens, he's just dodging every single abilities coming from Team Hawk.
I think Stormy at this point in time, again, is Team Hawk's biggest problem. Like, they don't know when he's going to show up. They don't know who he's going to target. And with that kind of flexibility, it's making him a little bit more unpredictable on the map.
And Team Hawk already had their hands full just deciding how they would engage. A lot of it is dependent on Mon or Min actually catching people out. And Orange Esports even has stuff in their kit that would allow them to counter-engage if any of their heroes are caught out unaware. So Team Hawk right now really doesn't have a lot of options.
Well, they just need the one perfect wombo combo. Is that going to be the dream comeback coming from Team Hawk? I guess that's going to be the play. With the Haas Claw coming from Panda, he's going to be able to have a little bit more sustains, but Orange Esports, are they going to give them the 5-man clump up?
It won't be easy, because even if they do get a 5-man clump up, at the end of the day, Cult Altar is going to bring them back to life, so the combo really has to be effective. Panda needs to have more damage. And with the Haas Claw purchase on his side, he's been farming really, really hard. If this next upcoming team fight, he's unable to make that happen, Team Hawk are going to be put very far behind, and Orange Esports will get at least 2 inhibitors for it.
Would you say that Panda needs to play very, very far back, considering like we talked about how Stormy is a big threat. He has the kill potential to dive the back lines. He's got the catch potential coming from Subway. He's got the taunts coming from Neo. Where does Panda sit in these scenarios? Is it a setup from the team, or does he need to bait things out against Orange Esports?
No, I think he can't afford to bait it out. As soon as he dashes, he's got nothing else. As if he dashes once, he's got nothing else to run away. And the amount of peel that he has for his team is based on Gary. Mon can't really do too much if he doesn't hit the Abyssal Arrow, and Min can only look to engage, which only leaves Gary and Lola to do the peeling. And Lola isn't very good at peeling to begin with.
And that's kind of the corner that this Moskov pick has pushed Panda into. There's not really much he can do because he has to be close enough to deal damage, but he cannot stand close enough because of all the options that Orange Esports has. Team Hawk, though, right now, they're scouting things out. Min, he could get a good Fatal Links, but he cannot afford to risk it. So Lola will be the one zoning out Orange Esports with the Black Dragon form instead. He gets a 2-man Petrify, but it's he actually jumps into the backline, finds Stormy, but it's not going to be enough as the Cult Altar heavy spin pushes Lola back into their own tier 1, and now the Yuzong is gone. Team Hawk, they still want to contest this as Min gets the Fatal Links onto Neo, but here comes the Blazing Duet with Balance. Wind of Nature keeps him alive. Min going to fall. Panda, he gets aim, but he will lose his life in exchange. Gary now left by himself, and Team Hawk are gonna get wiped off the face of the Land of Dawn.
Stormy is so disgustingly good on this Julian. He is coming in from every single angle. He is making sure that engagements from Team Hawk are failing and looks to re-engage immediately after. And with this team wipe, this should be a GG well played.
Looks like we've got a series here, ladies and gentlemen, because Orange Esports will officially tie it up 1-1 against Team Hawk. We will proceed into an effective best of 3 to continue to determine who will be our second M4 representative.
Pulling